So as you already know, this is my first race week in a while, and it's just starting to get a little bit real and starting to get those race week feelings. And now, how do I cope with them? How does everyone cope with them? How do you cope with them? How do you cope with those feelings and nerves sometimes? Is it nerves or is it excitement? Let's have a look at how I deal with it, what things I go through, and some systems that you can put in place to help you get through that race week. So this is my second attempt at doing this vlog, and the first one I messed up, or I wasn't pleased with the visual quality on the first one, and I did it before I went out for this run. However, I just thought whilst I was on the run it would be worth taking through it again, because I had a few more thoughts about kind of how difficult race week is. And in the last video I went on to say about how you go through these different emotions and difficulties throughout the week, second guessing yourself, you're hyper aware almost. And I just wanted to explain how difficult it's been for me today to get out for this run. I got out the pool this morning intending on going for the run, because I usually would with the squad or Iestyn or whoever, but no one was there to do it with today. I've been running on my own for quite a long time now, and I'm sure you can relate. It's quite tough to do that day in, day out. Like, you have to rely on your squad in these times and use them to help you get through the tough days. And today was one of those, and just the race week nerves, anxiety. You start feeling everything, like I said, you're hyper aware, you're thinking about everything that's going on around you. You're not sleeping as well, maybe. I'm definitely not. And you can just feel your body far more than you can on a normal day-to-day basis. So it took me all day today to get out for this run, and I've only just managed to get out the door. It was just so tough, and I just didn't want to go. You've got to trust that your body can do these things. You do it week in, week out. There's no reason it can't do this. You set yourself up for big sessions every week, and you're able to do them. So there's no reason that your body should be any worse off than other weeks. So instead of being outcome focused, what are you going to be able to produce on the weekend, in that race, on this session, in this easy run? Don't think about that. Just think about the process. Think about the process that you've been doing for weeks and weeks, months and months, the past year. Nothing's really changed for me. Nothing's changed this week. All I've got is a race this weekend, and it's just on my mind, and I'm just thinking about it and just hoping that I'm able to perform when it comes down to it. And I think that's what's on the mind. That's that anxiety, that nerves, which is good. It means that you care. It means that you want to perform. So how am I coping with it? How did I cope with it today? Again, just trust in that process. Process over outcome, not outcome over process. And it doesn't matter how I do on the weekend. It doesn't matter how I do throughout the week. It's just believing in what you've done for the past, God knows how long, and what you're doing in the moment, in the current week, is what you're meant to be doing. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to perform to your potential come the weekend or come the race. There's no change. It's the same as doing a hard run on a Friday or a hard session on a Saturday or whatever it is. I can relate it back to architecture or life in general. You've got to control the controllables. I say to the students, it's process. Go through the process, purposeful practice, la-da-da, and the outcome will take care of itself. You can't look at a presentation at the end, or your end product, or the end of a race. You can't expect to be the best if you haven't done the process and the work that's needed to get there. And yeah, this weekend I might race really well. It depends who turns up. I might get to the front of the race, but at the end of the day, I can only perform the way that I am able to from the training that I've done or from the work that I've done beforehand. And that's the same with architecture, same with life, same with your profession. You're only as good as the process that you've been through to get there. So anyway, I think I don't want to ramble on any more than that. It's more of a note to say, trust your process. Don't overthink about the outcome because you will get anxious about it. Don't expect too much. Don't overreach in your expectations. Just focus on that process throughout the week and in the race, and you'll perform to your potential. I'll let you know how I get on in the race. Keep an eye out for next week when I go over the race and do a bit of a race recap. It's the Chile Duathlon if you're interested. And on Sunday, I'll try and give you a bit of an insight into how I regained the 20 watts I'd previously lost overnight in the previous episode. So keep an eye out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out and makes me feel a little bit better about myself. And hit the bell icon to remind you of when I upload videos in the future. Thanks for watching. See you soon.